And because this black girl has something to say, welcome back to an episode of a Vlogmas episode, I should say. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day. What is today? Day 20? Yeah, Vlogmas Day 20. Anywho, with that being said, I just thought I should pop in. I'm going to be doing my coloring book, y'all. So I got this cute little coloring book on the TikTok shop. Let me show y'all some of my little creations. My little self-care, self-love. So y'all know I've been recording episodes of Dilly Dally with me while my kids are with their dad. But because he's getting them Saturday and Sunday, I won't be doing Dilly Dally with me. I'm kind of going to mix it in with my Vlogmas. Okay, so I'm going to save this video, put it over on the red and white app. But yeah, I'm coloring in my self-love girl therapy coloring book. I love it. So far, let me show y'all what I've done. Y'all want to see what I've done? Do y'all want to see what I've done? Drop a little art palette or something if you want to see what I've colored so far. First of all, my son asked for a page and I was so annoyed because he didn't finish it. So far, I've colored this. How cute. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the background of it. But yeah, this is the coloring book. I got this as a free sample off the TikTok shop and I actually really like it. Saw fit that they sent it to me, so that was amazing. Yeah, so if you have a little color sketcher in your life, you can definitely check that out. But yeah, so far this is what I've colored, and right now I am working on this. So y'all are gonna color with me. Anywho, so what I was telling y'all is that because I am doing a combination of Vlogmas and Dilly Dally with me, what you're going to end up seeing, I'm coloring in the coloring book here. What you're going to find is that because now my divorce is final, before he was getting them every Saturday, so I had every Sunday. Now that it's final, he's getting them on Saturday and Sunday, but every other. And then picking them up from school every other Friday, I believe it is. So because he didn't do anything this Friday because there was no school, I think if we counted every other, it would be one of the first Fridays in January, second or third Friday, whatever. But I like a basic color pencil palette to do my coloring book. So that's what I'm about to do. So we're about to color, guys. We're about to color. Yeah, so now that the divorce is final and I'm home by myself, and let me tell y'all what I did today, because I started to record an episode of Dilly Dally with me, and then I realized I'm gonna have to do this today and tomorrow. So if I just go live and tell y'all what I did today, y'all will be shook. So y'all know I'm filing for bankruptcy since my divorce got final this week, and because of that, what I'm going to do, what I had to do today was go to CarMax to get an appraisal on my car. Something about in the process of filing for bankruptcy, you're able to, if they find out what the value of your car is, you can they can negate it and make you just pay the value of the car instead of what you owe to the loan. So I had to go to CarMax, and today was my lucky day because the guy was like, oh, these usually take 2 hours. They did mine in 45 minutes, and my car was in great condition for as old as it is. I drive a 2020 Tesla. But he was like, I'm shocked. I didn't think it was going to be that much. Even my bankruptcy attorney, she was shocked because she said, I have a client with a 2022 and they value theirs at $9,000. I was like, they probably have a lot of miles on their car. Yeah, I drive Uber, but I don't be doing all that driving like that for real. So, I want to make this a light blue. So I don't be doing all that driving, and my car's in pretty good condition. Like, I take care of my things. I don't know about other people, even with children. People be like, oh, how do you take care of things? I didn't really start gaining insight into having nice things until my kids got older. I always was in a place of, I'm not going to buy like super nice things for my house until my kids are older. I don't know what's the deal with like buying nice things and then being mad that the kids break it. I don't understand that. So for me, I just was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy nothing nice till my kids are older. So I have nice things. Now that my kids are older, they get out the car. They're not dinging up the door on somebody else's car. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah. But I went and did that. I did a couple of Ubers. I had to wait to charge, which sucked. What else did I do? I ate Five Guys today, which was really good. I knew I was hungry, baby, because when I ate all the fries out that bag, I never finish the fries out of when I eat Five Guys. And now I'm just waiting on my kids to come home. Yeah, I'm just waiting on them to come home. So we just coloring, chitting and chatting. I didn't record Dilly Dally with me. I recorded it, but when I post it, y'all, it's gonna be half-assed because I ain't really I dilly dallied. I clean my room, I clean my bathroom. Like I dilly dallied, but then I realized I have to record this again tomorrow. Yeah, and then I realized I'm gonna have to record again tomorrow. So I'm like, no, y'all just gonna get a live out of me, and then I gotta put it over on my other page, on my other social media platform as part of Vlogmas. Because Vlogmas, I'm doing 31 days of going live over on the Red and White app. So, but here's what I got so far. It's so cutesy, so girly, so girl la la. But, and you can make your own backgrounds. I'm not really good at that, but I like to color. It does keep me calm. I had a meeting today, like, no, on the real tip, I had a meeting today, and so in that meeting, we were discussing how going forward in the new year, I'm going to secure other contracts. So it looked like I might be teaching art. I'm gonna be teaching art and digital literacy. Child, and I had an interview this week with a school, with a technical college. I hope I get it, because he was like, the next training starts January 6th. So he's like, they only off for Christmas and Christmas Day and New Year's and New Year's Day. Baby, these jobs is working the people. You hear me? These jobs is working, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't realize, like, people really wasn't circling back. Back when I was in academia, the school would be closed for the whole 2 weeks. No, baby, the professors is going to work, doing admin stuff up until the holiday. Even I was at the car dealership today to get my car appraised, and the man was like, oh, well, we closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas. Car dealerships never used to be closed on Christmas. As somebody who purchased the car, they closed Christmas and Christmas Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I say, wow, really? He said, yep, that's the first. And he had an award on his desk. He's been with them for 20 years. He said, that's the first in my 20 years. I say, really? I didn't want to say recession indicator, but like, if you've been at a job for like 20 years, there's certain things that comes up that should kind of let you know, like, your job is in a recession, right? What y'all think? Hey. Yeah, there's certain things. Look, I gotta go sharpen this one. It's gonna break if I start coloring with it, huh? Yeah, it's gonna break. Oh, it broke. Anywho. So, I was like, oh my gosh. Recession indicator. I hate saying recession indicator because it's like so many things. There's like 100 recession indicators. No, but yeah, the man, he said he been on his job 20 years. I had to go get my car appraised today at CarMax. And he said for the first time they closing on Christmas Day. I don't remember car dealerships Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. He thought I was coming to sell my car. They really want my car, but I'm getting it appraised. Baby, I'm about to file bankruptcy. I don't have time for that. And I feel like this is, I know I'm about to come into it, because the way these jobs is coming up to me now is crazy. Now I'm about to file under the current income that I have, and then my income finna blow up. I'm finna be one of them people that's like, oh yeah. As somebody who done made 6 figures and then didn't, like, people think 6 figures is a lot of money. Not when you're a business owner. Baby, you got to pay them taxes, and we under new tax code and tax laws. And my CPA was already prepping me because she studied tax law. And she was like, yeah, you got to find something else to do to make your money and to move your money. I think I want to color this like a grid. She was like, you got to do something else to make money, because my business has been in business. My business has been filing business taxes for the better part of 10 years. So I've been in business 10 years, 12 years. We just made 12 years old. Oh my gosh. Aside from that, she was just saying, like, yeah, under the new tax code, it's better for you to, you're going to need to make more money. That's pretty much what she said. You need to make more money if you don't want to pay a whole lot of taxes. And I'm like, girl, what is more money? So, yeah. And imagine, to my surprise, in the middle of my divorce, when we were in mediation, even though I let it go that he's not going to have to pay retroactive and going forward child support, do you know he had the nerve to have his lawyer ask my lawyer, can he file the children as exemptions on his taxes? And my lawyer was like, she didn't say hell no, but she almost said hell no to the mediator. She was like, no, how does that make sense? He's not even going to be financially obligated to them while they're in her care. She's providing 100% of everything. And they said, oh, okay, I'll go, the mediator, I'll let his lawyer know. It's like his lawyer knew that already. You thought you was going to file my kids next year and you just started seeing them after 4 years this year, August? You got to be out your rabbit mind. The audacity. Yeah, the audacity. Bruh, let me tell you something. Buddy already was trying to get out of the whatchamacallit. Anyway, I got to go get them in like 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure they already back, but I don't be checking the little app that we got to talk on because I'm not about to be picking them up early. You see me? You see me? I'm just a girl here coloring. La la la, living life. I wish I had another color brown, but I don't. And I have other color pencils. I'll have to go out there and get them. Yeah, the audacity to ask, can you file the kids on taxes? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Even though you say, nah, I don't want to pay child support for them now or ever, or the back child support. Shout out to her for taking care of my kids, but I'm not about to pay for her taking care of them. And I'm not about to reimburse her, but I would like the government to reimburse me for her taking care of them. I don't know. It's so much to say and not enough at all at the same time. But yeah, today was, I washed my car today myself because I was like, I'm taking it to go get appraised. Let me wash it and make sure like a lot of this that's on here is not dings and bings. My son, we picked up a bike yesterday. BSO, Broward Sheriff's Office, gave him a bike. It's a huge bike out there by my Christmas tree. A huge mountain bike they done gave him. Brand spanking new. 305 in the house. I'm a Miami girl. There's nothing else to know about me other than I'm a Miami girl. Every time I teach, I love to tell the people I'm from Miami. I don't care where I'm teaching. I don't care if I'm teaching a class in Chicago, Illinois, Nevada, Jersey. I'm gonna tell them I'm from Miami. I don't know why. I just gotta let them know I'm from Miami. It's like a rite of passage or something. I be having to let them know. Period. Miami Gardens. I did a lot of work with Miami Gardens when I was in my master's program with the mayor, Oliver Gilbert. The reason they have trap yoga is because that's an initiative that I wrote. I wrote that initiative. And the Centers for Child and Family Enrichment, I used to teach breastfeeding over there. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, I used to teach breastfeeding over there. So there's so much to know about me. If you're new here, I have a doctorate in health science that concentrates in global health. I have a master's in health science that concentrates in higher education, as well as a bachelor's in health science that concentrates in maternal child topics. I have an associate's in science and vision care technology, which allowed me the opportunity to become an optician. So I'm dual nationally certified, as well as Florida licensed to provide glasses and contacts, which is also a business called Top Notch Eyewear. As I'm coloring, I'm telling y'all about what I got going on. Black Girl Say Something is a podcast. It started as a means to an end for therapy for me. And to be quite honest with you, it's an outlet. I love it so much. At the top of this year, I took my set another flash goal. Oh, I never seen that before. SpongeBob. You say set a flash goal. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. I think I did. I think once I meet that one, then I can do it. But yeah, so then I ultimately, I've been in the middle of a divorce for 4 years, and it ended December 15th of this year. I am a survivor. I'm not going to give up. Literally, on my Destiny's Child stuff. Me and my children survived domestic violence at the hands of their dad. December 3rd, 2021, I got a restraining order that was given to me. That's good until 2027. And then December 13th, 2021, he filed for divorce. So it's, in retaliation. And then he kind of stopped showing up. And because there was a restraining order, it was like, okay, he could stay away. But in so many ways, he was violating the restraining order. And so on and so forth and stuff like that. So, this year he decides to show up to court after not showing up for 3 or 4 years. And he shows up with a lawyer. And at first I was upset because my lawyer had a game plan, right? But then when I meditated on it and I prayed about it, I was like, you know what? He's supposed to have a lawyer because this all started because of him. So he's supposed to have a lawyer, and I want to be divorced. So this is moving me in the right direction of being divorced. And funny enough, my daughter told her therapist yesterday, my mom's a witch, because she just be knowing things. She tell you the direct time and all of that. And I told them, even though I have been praying for my divorce every year, it's been on my vision board since 2021. I want to be divorced. I want to be divorced. I want to be divorced. I knew my divorce was going to get final this year when we went to our first mediation. Because again, a wise person who I was talking to said to me, the most irrational person always get what they want. And I'm not irrational. But somehow I still got what I wanted because I became more level-headed. I took control of my mental health. I stopped worrying about what could go wrong and started worrying about like what could go right. With the help of getting a psych eval, by the way. Because, your girl had to do what was right for her. I don't know what color. Look, it's coming out so cute. But it's like, I don't know what the color to do the oven. I think I'm going to do the oven pink. Y'all remember when kitchens used to have personality? Like, I have stainless steel appliances in my kitchen. And now I'm finally divorced. I'm going to change the color in this room. Because when I was picking out colors for my house, I was considering a man in mind. Like, I picked out all the colors for paint. And I did I was looking up colors to help you sleep. I might not do the room pink, but I definitely might do like a wallpaper. A few years ago, my 2 bathrooms and kitchen got remodeled. So I have a white wall in my room because they had to knock down the wall to redo the bathroom. So there's a white wall in here. But my plan is to really pink out my room. I want more of like a pink and gray. I think I'm going to do more like gray walls because there's a smoke gray that's a border at the top of the wall, if y'all could kind of see it. And look at my master's cap back there. But it's gray, so I'm thinking more of like a light gray. I want more of like a muted gray, not one that's gonna keep you up at night. Certain colors keep you up at night. So I'm going to look more into my mood boards on Pinterest to see what color I can make the room that's not gonna keep me up at night, because that's very important to me. Even like my daughter, she has pink in her room, but if I get the same color as her, she's gonna be mad. So I don't want to get the same pink as her, but she does have a pink that's not going to keep her up that doesn't keep you up at night. Maybe I should make the rug like a blue. I don't know why they put a rug in the kitchen with the kitchen stuff. Oh, maybe it's not a rug. Maybe it is. I can't tell. Anywho. I don't know where my gray went. But yeah, I'm such a Miami girl, 305. But all in all, life's been, boy, drop a purple heart if 2025 was the hardest year. Like, if you're 30 plus, if you're 40 plus, and 2025 was hard for you. I know, like, being 20 something is hard, but I'm 38. If 2025 was the hardest year, I could think of since being an adult. I've been an adult since I was a kid, but I've had my own place since I was 17. And I want to say the hardest years of my life was 2009. 2009. The years I became a mom, but I'm not going to count those. I'm talking about like financially. 2009. No, 2008. I got to see how old. 2008 and 2025. Like 2021 was rough, but not financially rough. And that's why I was aggravated, because I had the money to like pay my lawyer and stuff like that. I paid my lawyer an initial retainer of $7,000. And this girl just sent me a bill And you know what? I'm grateful. I wasn't getting charged all this time. Because she was like, you a hustler. I know that if I tell you what your final bill is, you're going to make a way. Girl, you don't know my life right now. Things is so rough, baby. But that's faith. When you good, your word is bond. And all you really got is your word. And there was never a time I didn't tell that lady that I didn't pay her. Oh, matter of fact, she got to count that time I sent her $1,000 when I got my taxes this year. She didn't count that. I got to double check that. But yeah. Anywho, life's great. Whatever Glorilla said. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. And I got to go pick my bambinos up in just a second. This is what we got so far, y'all. This is what we got so far. So I just really want to color. I don't really want to talk. Because I can't talk and color at the same time. So this is like therapy. Listening to the paper, the color pencil. And I like how with color pencils you can kind of scratch the paper different ways to get different, you know, strokes and stuff. Let's put a green in here. Let's make it this. Is this violet? No, that's blue. I want violet. Purple, violet, yeah. Baby, the way my kids be trying to get out of visitation, I have to tell them, like, hey, check this out. No. Because I don't want to start that and then it start, you know, a trickle effect of where he think he don't have to get them. You gotta make it happen. That's that Mariah Carey. That's what I think about. If you believe and you achieve, you gotta know, you let it go. You can make it happen. I hope my kids were just ready to take a bath and go to bed. I'm so tired. Yesterday really drained me. I'm tired from yesterday. And I'm the type, I would be in bed by now on a Saturday. And I don't gotta cook tomorrow because they going with their daddy. I'm cooking next Sunday though. Put some steaks on the grill. Christmas, I don't got nothing to do really. My son was like, we're gonna open up gifts on Christmas Eve because we gotta go with daddy. And I'm like, okay, cool. Anywho, we be picking random days to open gifts. Like one year, last year, we opened up gifts. It just came across my Apple memory. We opened up gifts on the 19th. And yes, I don't buy my kids nothing for Christmas. That video, I was being messy. But that video did kind of get a little traction because I said I don't buy my kids nothing for Christmas. And somebody was like, just buy them something. No. If I show y'all all the stuff that's out there, you're going to be like, what you bought? Nothing. Exactly. Matter of fact, I can't even tell y'all. Because my daughter do be stalking my... Oh, she don't got no phone. But this going to go on that red and white app. When it's done, I'll download it. My mom sent me money. My mom and my brother sent me money. One sent me money for my daughter. One sent me money for my son. And I went and got them gift cards. I went to CVS. I got to go put the gift cards in their stocking. They got community. They got community. They got community. I remember one year, I can't remember what year that was. I felt so bad that I could get my kids nothing for Christmas, and then it dawned on me. My kids don't be wanting me to get them nothing for Christmas. They be wanting to see what other people gonna get them for Christmas. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was with their dad, mind you. He ain't get them nothing. They be wanting to know what he gonna get them. But that's how I know I show my kids love in other ways. I'm not a very gift buying person. I love a good experience. I love a good little show out. I like to go places and do things. I do. If anybody want to get me something for Christmas, I do want a facial from Sephora though. I need $60 to go get me a facial at Sephora. I ain't had a facial all year. My last facial was last year. I'm here having to do my facials at home myself. I'm too overstimulated for that. And we're going to take our Christmas pictures Monday because my sister a photographer. And we wearing something that we had already that we didn't do pictures in. And I had to buy my son a elf pajama. Because he going to be the elf. He going to be the Grinch that stole Christmas. Because I couldn't find a Grinch pajama. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. Y'all share. Oh, it's a mosquito in here. These mosquitoes, they love to get in the house and just get all in your business. Okay, this is how I'm doing the tile. I think that brings depth to it. What y'all think? So gray, I think I did black, red. It's like a reddish orange. I don't really like, and then I gotta do this one. Doing like a little pattern. Okay, I'm stimming y'all, my bad. If you believe, if you also, if you don't try, then don't let go. You can make it happen. What time is it? Okay. I don't know how to bring my camera down so y'all can see me coloring. Oh, there you go. Is that better? Because this black girl has something to say. Welcome to Black Girl Say Something. I gotta do this one. Good day on my mind. Seem to take a step out. Move your head now. Let me bum down. I wonder what they ate. They keep eating fast food when they with him. Y'all know I'll be stressed. I hate fast food. I hate when my kids gotta eat fast food. Because my son has a sensitive stomach and he really likes cooked food. And my daughter has skin that needs to be nourished through her diet. So if money im na av. Okay? Money im na av. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's like they be getting shit like Wendy's and crap like that. I hate that so bad for them. So I hope they don't come home hungry because I ain't cooked nothing. Yeah, you got too many questions. Ain't you working? Or you off for the holidays? I had an interview yesterday. Yeah. Fully online situation. I'm off at 10. Let me see if I could get this to color. This is not what I was using, but it's okay. Hopefully, because he was like the next training start January 6th. But they not even off. And they in Chicago. That man say, how's the weather? How's the weather down there in Florida? I said, do you really want to know? How's the weather down there in Florida? I'm like, do you really want to know? He was like, yeah, you could let me know. I'm like, baby, it's 87. It's 87. He was like, wow. Because they on Central Standard Time. I'm on Eastern Time. No, that was after we was already done. He said he gonna move me up to the next level. So I just need 2 adjunct positions along with my own independent teaching and I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, because it look like I'm gonna be teaching an art class in January on my own. Y'all know I get these coins class in January on my own. Y'all know I get these coins, baby. Everything, okay? Anyways, so this is what we got so far. I thank y'all for coming and coloring with me. I gotta go to the loo. I want to teach adjunct once I get my master's. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the move. But at this point, like, honestly, they be wanting people to have doctorates, these programs, because that's why I got my master's. My master's is in health science that concentrates in higher education. And when I saw I wasn't getting in the door to teach, that's not why I got my doctorate. But the doctorate does precede those that have the master's, because I don't know why. I don't know. You know, they move the goalposts. When there's too many people doing a thing, they move the goalposts. Anywho, thank y'all for joining me. Vlogmas Day 20. I'ma holla at y'all when I holla at y'all.